In the episode Secrets of Reception Basics, Karch Kiraly explained which are the 3 skills needed for good reception.
It takes a pretty decent system. You also need players who are pretty good mechanically at this skill. But I think the one thing that you also need is the ability to see and read the game.
Why is the reading of the game so crucial?
And I think the best passers in the world see the right things off the server's hand and the hand in relation to the ball much more clearly and quickly than the average passer. We have some passers in our gym. One of them told me, Karch, I don't have a sense of what the ball is doing or where it's going until it's crossing the net. That's a tough way to make a living as a passer if I have no idea what's happening until the ball is crossing the net. 70, 75, 80% of my work done by the time the ball gets to the net. That's the critical third component, is reading, seeing the game. And another way of defining reading, in my mind, is seeing and recognizing patterns. All of a sudden, that pattern tells me the probability is much greater that something's going to happen. It's not for sure, but every tenth of a second that goes by that I see increasing signs of this pattern gives me increasing odds that this play is going to happen, which gives me an increasing ability to put myself in the right spot.
Se la lancia molto a sinistra, in questo caso batte 6-1. Se si gira bene di qua è più la zona di conflitto 6-5.
More beginning defenders are still looking at the ball, but I take my eyes, or elite athletes take their eyes off the ball and start getting cues, critical cues, things like shoulder drop, things like where are the hitter's hips, things like where is the ball in relation to the shoulder this way, where is the ball in relation to the shoulder this way, how high did my elbow get up.
Una cosa, si vede quando lui si gira per battere verso 5, si gira con tutto il corpo. La rincorsa è diversa se vuole battere in 5. Se è frontale batte lì 6-1 come tutti.
We've got a couple of serves here, just to finish up with this reading thing. And these are 2 straight serves from the same server in the Olympic semifinals. And he pummels that thing pretty good. Volleyball chooses to set the middle there. I'm not sure if that was the greatest decision. But then we have this serve. And it's an off speed. And he pulls Riley Salmon to the ground. So there's a difference there. I pulled all these clips out. They're not super clear, but this is one way to see different things. So this is the first serve we saw. This is the hard jump spin serve. This is the soft jump spin serve. I looked at that. I've been watching the game a while. I picked out at least 8 different things between one and the other. It's kind of like a Where's Waldo thing. There's more muscle movement and more explosiveness in this activity than this looser arm of this activity. There's more shoulder rotation. The ball is a little more in front of him here, and he's not looking up as much at the ball. Body posture is different here, straight here. Another thing is the shoulder is dropped way down here, and here the shoulders are more even. So if you're playing a volleyball contest and you see a server or a hitter, you don't need 8 things. All you need is 1 or 2. And now you're going to have a jump on the ball. By the time he contacts the ball, you already know what's happening.